Welcome to the next video on operations on string. In the last video, we have seen one operation, that is to find length of a string. So I will just revise it. So in a length of string, this was the string that is stored inside a memory. For example, AVCOE. This is the string, and it gets stored at locations 1000, 1001, 2, 3, 4 up to 5. Last character is null character. And the corresponding indices are s of 0, that is index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So s of 0 to s of 5 are the characters. Last character is the null character, so that is not a part of our string. That is, we don't have to count that part. So just I have to count up to e. So for counting this, I have used one technique, that is declare a variable, one integer variable, for example I, start that variable from 0 and go on increasing this I till we get null character. Till we get null character, I have to increase this. Okay, so whenever I increase this I, and when I get stopped at null character, that value of I is nothing but length of a string, that is 5 is the length of string, and then display that length. So this was the technique that is used to find length of a string. The second operation on string is to copy one string to another string. Second operation is to copy one string to another string. It means that there are two strings in a program. There are two strings in a program. One string that user will enter, okay, and second string will be copied from first one. So there will be two strings. So let's say this is the initial string, that is s of 1, s1, sorry. So s1 is my first string, and I will store the string in s1, and then after storing the value in s1, I will use one another string, that is s2. So these are the indices of second string, that is s2 of 0, sorry. So instead of 1, s2 of 0, then s2 of 1, s2 of 2, s2 of 3, s2 of 4 and s2 of 5. So these are the indices, or these are the corresponding elements in second string. So the picture inside the memory will be like this. Whenever I will enter first string, that gets stored in s1, so that string is, let's say for example abcoe, and second string is empty. Okay, so I have to fill this empty string with the characters in the first string. That is, this a will be copied from s1 of 0 to s2 of 0. Then copy this v from s1 of 1 to s2 of 1. Then s1 of 2 to s2 of 2, s1 of 3 into s2 of 3, like this up to null character. So meaning is that I have to copy each character from s1 into s2, from s1 into s2. I have to copy each character separately, one by one. So for that purpose, I will use the same technique. Means declare one variable int, start from 0, go on increasing this I variable 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is to till we get null character. Now just do one extra thing, that is after each value of I, do one operation, that is s2 of I equal to what, s1 of I. Do this operation at for every value of I. So when I is equal to 0, first check whether s1 of 0 is null. No. If it is no null, then do this operation, that is s2 of I equal to s1 of I. So what will happen here, for I equal to 0, this statement will be like this, s2 of 0 equal to s1 of 0. So what will happen, s1 of 0 will be copied into s2 of 0, s1 of 0 will be copied into s2 of 0, means s1 of 0, that is a, will get copied into s2 of 0. So here a will be copied. Okay, after copying this, increase the value of I. So new value of I will be 1. Okay, now for I equal to 1 also do the same thing. First check s1 of 1. So what is s1 of 1? V. So is it a null character? No. If it is not null, then do the same operation, that is do this operation again. So for s1 of, sorry, for I equal to 1, do the same operation, that is s2 of I equal to s1 of I. Now what will happen, s2 of I means s2 of 1 equal to s1 of 1, s2 of 1 equal to s1 of 1. So what will happen, s1 of 1, that is v, will get copied into s2 of 1. So v will be copied here, right? After this, again increase the value of I. So it will become now 2. Again check s of I, sorry, s1 of I. s1 of I means s1 of 2. So what is s1 of 2? C. Is it null? No. If it is not null, do this operation. So this operation will be done again. So what will happen here? s2 of 2 equal to s1 of 2. So s1 of 2 means C. It will be copied into s2 of 2. So C will be copied here, right? Like this, go for I equal to 3, do the same thing. For I equal to 4 also, do the same thing. So here O will be copied and here E will be copied. Now for last value of I, check, see this, I equal to now 5. Now check s1 of 5. What is s1 of 5? Null. Now there is a null character, so stop. Okay, so this operation, that is s2 of I equal to s1 of I, is done only up to I equal to 4. For I equal to 5, this operation is not done. Okay, so null is not get copied. So for that purpose, after ending this loop, again write this statement. Again write this statement separately. This statement will appear 2 times. First inside the loop and next outside the loop. So why I have written this outside the loop? To copy this null character, because that null character is not copied inside the loop, because our condition is like that. What is our condition? If s1 of I is not null, then only copy. If s1 of I is not null, then only copy. Therefore s1 of 5 is null, so it is not copied. So I have to copy it explicitly or separately outside the loop. Okay, so this is about copying. So after execution of this separate statement, this null value is also copied. This null value is also copied. Okay, so my whole string is copied now, a v c o e null, and then after copying this, display the string, right? So we will do this in a program now. So this is the program which we have written for finding length of a string. So I will save this file as with new name, that is string str copy.c. I have saved the same file with different name, str underscore copy.c. So now I will write here a program for copying one string into another. So we will modify the same program. So here I have to declare two strings, s1 of 20 comma s2 of 20. See here 20 size is considered without any reason, randomly, that I am going to enter a string up to 20 characters only. That is my assumption. There is no such reason, specific reason. You can enter a string of different size also. Okay. For example, in this program, I have declared a string with size 20. So two strings are declared, s1 of 20 and s2 of 20. Then int I, okay, clr okay, then printf. And instead of printing enter a string, I will display a message as enter first string. Enter first string. First means s1, or you can also call it as enter source string. Enter first, I will write here source. Source means our original string, and that original string will be copied into another string. So I will call this as a source string or first string. Okay. So I have to enter here s1. So inside get s there should be s1. Instead of s, make it as s1. So enter first string, and it will get copied into s1. Okay. Now after storing the string, after storing this string, now we will copy this string. Okay. So for copying, I will use the same logic, same for loop for I equal to 0, but instead of s of I will make it s1 of I. This null is same, I plus plus is same. Now with instead of this termination, now our loop contains one statement. And what is that statement? S2 of I equal to S1 of I. Now this for loop has some body part. There is one statement inside the body. What is it? S2 of I equal to S1 of I. This part I have to repeat for every value of I. That's why I have written this statement as a body of this loop. S2 of I equal to S1 of I. So what will happen here? Till we get null character, that is before null character, all the characters will be copied. That is A, V, C, O, E will get copied. And for copying the null character, I have to write this statement separately. Statement separately. See, here this statement is written. I will write a comment here to copy null character. And this statement is to copy characters before null. To copy characters before null. So this statement will copy the characters before null, and this statement which is written separately will copy null character. So now our s2 string is complete. Now what I will do here, I will display both the strings, that is s1 as well as s2. So instead of s1, instead of printing length of a string, I will display a string here. So I will type here printf /n first, that is source string is. I will use %s. I can use puts also, but for simplicity I am using %s method. So see the printf statement, printf /n first string is %s, and what will be printed here? s1. So I have printed here first string. In the next line, I will display second string. Okay, so I will write here /n second. Second means it is the destination string. I am calling it as a destination. Source means our original which I have entered, and destination means the copied string. So second string I am calling it as a destination string. So second, that is destination string is percent %s comma s2. So second string will also be printed here. Okay. Save the program, compile it and run it. See, enter first string. So I will enter the string as Amrutvahini College. See the output. First, that is source string is Amrutvahini College, and second, that is destination string, I am getting the same output. Means my first string is copied into second string. So our operation is successful. Okay. So this is about copying a string, that is one string into another string. So we will end here. Thank you.